Feeling it? Of course you are. That's why you're here. It's good to see everyone. It is a grand rising. Gratitude. So important when the energies get intense. The sleep patterns, that's what's really annoying as well. The more that you go through it, and I do feel that God puts you in a place where you're able, if you are taking this journey, you have the ability to do this, but you can't like operate out of a matrix lifestyle with these sleeping patterns when these things are popping off right now. Okay, so we have another spike in the Schumann resonance, another X-class solar flare. X marks the spot. So it's good to see everyone. It is a grand rising. Appreciate everyone getting on. A lot of changes are occurring. This year, and it's gonna, as always, it's gonna be a deep lesson today. Witnessing the outcomes of your choices. Yeah, that's what this year. I've seen a lot. I've learned very strongly certain things on my journey. That's why I left the message earlier this year. Regret is worse than failure. So many people are going to have regret. And that's why we are constantly bombarded with these energies until it's you, the individual, people waiting for the change. And where's the change in the world? So it stems from you, the individual. You have to be the change through your free will decisions, right? There was a man on YouTube, he gave this motivational speech. Hello, it was me. And I said, life is a series of choices that we make that reveal our content of character. What are the choices that you make? And again, you have to be. That's why we have light warriors here. If you are on this channel daily, you are a light warrior. You could write, I am a light warrior. And the reason why is because you are going to have to overcome fear for this. I'm sorry to tell you this. I had to do it. Everything I share, it means I did it. You might have to plunge yourself into the darkness. That's what this year was all about. You must overcome fear. And where this world is going, or the trajectory, if you will, it is going to come of a decision or through free will. What happens? Choices are made. Free will decision choices. And people will constantly go back to that place of fear, or they will choose unconditional love. This is the answer. It is the choice, okay? At this point in my life and where I am, I'm observing. Be the observer, like Tesla said. I'm observing now. Once you've done your work and you set it and forget it, now you just sit back and you watch and you observe. It's a very powerful place. And you don't want to be that, leaf in the wind, just going where everyone else goes, right? And that's the problem with mainstream society. If you're on this message, you probably don't resonate with the Krispy Kremes out there. The glazed over look, the glazed over. So I appreciate everyone getting on the live stream. I have a lot to discuss today. These are very powerful energies that are affecting our everyday lives. So it's a really important chat. It's the Sunday sermon. I appreciate everyone getting on. Could you kindly click the like button in the now moment? It allows others to join on the live stream. More people are joining the live stream lately. It's great to see everyone and your interactions in the chat. Ringing in the ears, heart palpitations, the exchange when it comes to people in your life, and self-reflecting. So when I say these things, how many people that are tuned into this live stream, you say, yeah, I got these comments, the person's on a different continent. It's amazing, you're talking about my life. Okay, we're all going through it together, bro. We are, okay? Ringing in the ears like never before, heart palpitations, the exchange of people, and the self-reflection. And again, a lot of us are empathic. A lot of us get sad. A lot of us say, wow, what a fake person this was. You're going to see these people disappear. Then you see new people reappear. It's wild, right? So that was a term that I coined years ago, the great exchange. You get an exchange, yeah. Okay, also, God sends you strangers, total strangers. You can know this person for several months, right? And they're just gonna, and then they're gonna show you who they really are, right? And then the sounds come up, right? There it goes, okay? And then God is gonna send you a new stranger. Now, the point of this year was to get to the permanent change. We don't want Band-Aids in our life any longer. What will you accept in your life? So we're going to discuss something called the law of opposites. As I've shared, God works with compare and contrast, the law of opposites. And you could be a person, and that's why I'm just being real. I got feelings too, you know. I got feelings too, you know. Really reflecting on life this year and, you know, everything that I went through, experienced, and, you know, just being called to action to save a beautiful kitten. It's just such a disgusting world, right? I saw a Facebook reel. This guy was talking to the cat. I just want you to know you're my best friend and I love you the best. More than any humans, right? And that's the sickness and the dementedness of this. Please click the like button if this resonates, right? People are not operating out of unconditional love. I'm just dropping the truth today. When the energy gets so high, the truth must come out. The truth is coming out right now, okay? So when I see that reel and the cat's looking at him, right? Wouldn't it be great to have a beautiful girl in your life that gives you unconditional love? Wouldn't it be great, ladies, if you actually had a divine masculine in your life giving you love? Okay, so this is when the world is out of balance, right? There's going to be great changes. What did Uncle Mike tell you years ago? God gives you the gentle tap for the collective humanity. God's going to give you the tap. Then he's going to give you the nudge. Then, as my father used to call it, the dead leg. You get the dead. And if you still don't listen, humanity doesn't listen, then you get the great shaking. So whatever happens, right? I'm just calling it. I'm just calling the game, right? I'm calling it right now. I'm out there. I'm like the commentators. All right, we are reporting live. We are in the first quarter. Right? I'm just calling the game, right? I'm just telling you what it is, right? You like that Soul Star? Okay. Bay Area believer knows, right? He's been here since the beginning. I appreciate you, brother. It's like a great shaking, like a salt shaker, right? So then we get the great shaking, and people have to wake up. So when these energies get so high, we have another X-class solar flare. X marks the spot. We are witnessing the outcome of our choices. So you will sit there. There's going to be, some people are going to be very sad around Christmas. Some people, they might say, wow, what a beautiful holiday, holly jolly. I like to call it holly jolly. So some people, they're going to choose fear. They're going to go into Christmas. They're going to be miserable once again. I'm just telling you how it is. All right. Or people are going to choose unconditional love. Witness the outcome of your choices. Your choices are actually lack of choices. Your choices are actually sitting there and doing nothing. You could feel the Holy Spirit fire. I told you, the only thing that I'm not doing, we're not doing, if you resonate, is looping again. It's the only thing we're not doing. We are not looping again. Gotta get that. The fire's rising, right? You might be a person that will sit back and watch the world burn. It is not your responsibility, nor is it mine. You are to build your own thing, so whoever makes it through this, a lot of people know. And again, it's more choices and more choices as the collective. Are people, I'm just asking the question, are you going to choose fear? Or are you going to choose unconditional love? And I know which one lasts because you're connected to God's source, and I know which one is it just dies off. So you are focused on building your thing, whatever it might be. I don't even know what my thing's going to be. I thought I had plans, but I don't know. But all I know is I have to move forward with my life. You're building your thing so whoever makes it through this has somewhere to go. So many people see that, systems, the way of the world, it can't I know, I always take the accountability mirror out on myself when I'm teaching. I know if I went back to 7 years ago, I could not live that way no more. It's not possible. It's not possible to live that way anymore. So in these energies, there's a lot of self-reflection. Can you live that way forever? No. It's all about safety. It's all about your nervous system. What makes you feel safe? And again, that's why you have to be very selective. It's not easy out here in the world right now. There are places maybe you don't feel safe going to. There are people that don't make you feel safe. It's a terrible feeling to not feel safe in your own home. That's why so many people, again, you have to go through this reset. You have to have balance and alignment. You have to have the right people. You have to have the right situation, the right location, right? The only thing that we have, because we're not everything out there, this is all that matters, is inside here. All you have is regeneration. All you have is infinite healing. This is how God restores your lost years. 300-year lifespan. How many years? Do you remember? All those things from the past when you would read those ancient texts. It was not, just make-believe. This is what it was. But people, they're plugged into the system that harvest the energy like a human battery. Okay? And again, anything that we put outside of ourselves, and that's why it's rare and it's a blessing. It's a gift from God. It's a gift from God to have the work, which is a vocation. You show up every day for that work. It's a gift from God if you actually have the correct relationship. Not any job is going to suit you. Not any relationship it's the right one. It's the right one. It's all the gold in the world. It's all the gold in the world. Otherwise, what is the point? Healing is so important. Nervous system. So we're healing the nervous system. You must feel safe. And we've all been beaten down and broken down. To the point where we feel disrespected. You say, what a disgrace. But the answer is the law of opposites. Oh, what's that, Uncle Mike? Well, we have to go through the law of opposites. God works with compare and contrast. So when you look around and you see disgraceful, disrespecting, okay? You feel, hurt inside, lack of love. It's so that you appreciate the other side. Do you get it? It's the law of opposites. The law of opposites. You have to have both sides of the coin. Over the course of my journey, God has given me, different situations so that you, right, me, right, through my life, so then you, the person that's getting this, you're seeing both sides. You might know what it's like to be alone. You might know what it's like to feel trapped in a relationship. You might know what it's like to have no income, have to find a way. You might have abundance for a period of time. You have to get that nervous system right. In every aspect of your life, you have to get the nervous system correct. It's got to feel balanced, safe. Why? Because when the lottery comes, this is proven. It's proven. The people win the millions of dollars, they go bankrupt because their nervous system, it can't hold it. They had something, all this money, where am I? I have no place to put it. It just, right? Nervous system, got to feel safe. So when we're recalibrating our nervous system, all the traumas and stuff, your nervous system is shot. You see the man of your dreams. He's right in front of your face, and you could just stare at him from a distance, but you have to run away all the time. That's your nervous system. You couldn't control yourself. Nervous system. You couldn't hold on to the money. Nervous system. Do you understand what I'm saying? This is why we're going through this. You got the ringing in the ears, the heart palpitations, difference of frequencies of within people. And then you're sitting there and you're reflecting on these things. Self-respect. What is your worth? I am. Everyone's writing it in the comments. I am. And once you realize I am worthy, then the outer world must recalibrate to fix it. That's why you go through the exchange. Maybe you had fake people in your life, right? A lot of them, I know there's a lot of divine masculine out there. A lot of these losers, they can't last a week with you, right? Because you're the truth, and fake can't last with you. Okay? That's why you gotta just keep moving forward with your life. Keep going. Fake cannot be with real. It just is what it is. Everyone has this ability for ascension. This is 5D ascension. This is not just, I saw it on the internet, 5D ascension. You are ascending to a higher version of yourself. You are moving up. You're not going down. Ascend. Go up. Up, up, and away. Everyone's writing it. We're going up, up, and away. We're like Superman. We're flying. I'm flying right now, right? You got to go up, up, and away. It's very hard, Annette. Very hard right now. It's been hard. It's been a hard year. And again, I'm going to tell you, fear or unconditional love. It's just the choice that people are going to make. I know my choice. I know when my free will is violated, but I know my choice. That's why you have to do these things. That's why you have to go to the Akashic records. That's why you have to sit quietly with God. And you put this out to the universe. You put it out there. And you reflect. And you're given other examples. The law of opposites. You might want to attract this beautiful love that you have, and then you see this other stuff, and it makes you, and you keep appreciating it more and more. If you have the desire for it, it's out there in the quantum. If you have the desire for it, I'm talking about deep desires, right? For your work, not like desire. I mean, you could get the Lamborghini if you want, right? But the desire for the soul desire. I know this. I've lived through it. You get your lower thing, lower area desires, and then you have your higher self desires. Men that are wired like me, the higher self desires, that's actually the ones that hurt you the most. This other stuff, right? Eating all the garbage foods. It happens everywhere. You know, you could say to yourself, oh, I'm going to have this food and it's going to taste really good, but then you're going to feel like garbage afterwards, all that sugar, all that processed stuff. Or you know, you got the lust, you chase after the lust. You don't need that. Now you focus on your health. When I sit down, I eat a delicious meal, it feeds me. It's not like a big deal to eat healthy for me. And a lot of what is going on, it's not just physical, but there's energetic parasites. Do you know about this? Please click the like button so people hear this. So that energy that's coming through, it's gonna cleanse all that stuff. And some of those things are energetic or the subconscious, or what's called pendulums. Do you know these things? You click subscribe. I'm teaching. You got to know this right now. So these energies are high right now. That's why I have to step forward. I got to talk about these things right now. The world has to hear these things right now because it's your decision in the now moment. Are you going to choose unconditional love or are you going to choose fear? Every time in my life when I chose what my heart was telling me, I knew I needed to have this, okay? In order to get here, I had to push through the fear. You have to push through fear. You have to be the light warrior. This ain't some kind of joke, you know. Weak-minded people will say, oh, the ego, this, you got to be strong. You got to be the chosen one. You got to be the light warrior. Okay, and every time one of these little creatures on the floor, that's what a friend of mine taught me. He said, these people are going to try to pull you. I said, everyone's going to be nice. So now, again, this ain't my first rodeo. So that's why you just got to disregard. You have to stay forward. Once you have this, how I teach, you get your North Star, you get your target, and I'm focused on that target. I don't care all the here comes all the distractions. Here comes all the other things. It's never going to be a clean journey, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate that, Izera. I appreciate that very much. Thank you for the kind words. Okay? So you have to focus on your regeneration, on your healing. The healing process is so important. Simply words can heal. Words. That's why you got to be kind. That's why you got to be truthful. And that's why you have to defend. Right? I say, not up in here. That's important as well. Don't be someone's doormat. Don't be someone's doormat. I appreciate that. Rosemary, thank you so much for the super chat. I'm so grateful for the support. Be love, hold love, send love. I love you all, brothers and sisters. I appreciate you, Rosemary. I appreciate you sending me some love too. It's been a tough year. So grateful. Norman, thank you so much for the super chat. My music is on most streaming platforms. You could check out Norman Lee Smith music on all of the streaming platforms. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. And that's great. That's great. You know, you could be an artist, right? Like Norman. Check out Norman Lee Smith music, okay? You could be an artist and put what you want to birth into the world. So music, right? I'm teaching. Whatever it is you want to put out. Love you, Norman. You got to put out something to the world. Okay, and that's why I always share about Stone Soup, right? I'm teaching the lessons. Norman's making the music, right? Right. We're all putting something different into the pot, and we have to constantly build, right? So you know about the narcissist or narcissistic energy. Like certain people, they are going into the black hole. All right, I'm gonna knock someone else's building down because he's too tall or she's too tall. Nah, people are building each other up. That's why I say go to the gym. You're going to meet a lot of great people, and you make great friends, and we're building each other up. We're inspiring each other. That's the life that we have to be. It's all a mindset. Healthy mindset, again, regeneration, healing, upgrading, lifting each other's up, all right? Hit the like button. Lift this video up. Send it out to the masses, all right? Hit that like button, okay? So that's where we have to be focused right now. Healing, so important. Stephen writes, health is wealth, okay? That's the answer. And that's how you're extending your lifespan. This was designed this way. You didn't waste your life. You didn't waste your life going through, maybe you went through a couple years in a job or, relation. You learned. And because you disconnected from the matrix, because you took back your power, now you take that, you transmute it, you wrap it up in a beautiful bow, and then you present it to the world. There are many people, everyone that's listening to this podcast today probably went through some kind of hardship post-2020, right? We all did. So now you're able to overcome it. You didn't lose, you learned from it, and now you're upgrading from it. And then from that, what are the outcomes of our choices? I know the outcomes of my choices that I made for my health, for my self-respect. A lot of people respect me. Every day, more and more people respect me. Put some respect on my name, right? Because I respected myself. And people said, wow, this man stood up for himself. This man forfeited millions of dollars to stand up for himself. This man stayed away from all these narcissistic women. Stand up for yourself. Stand up today, okay? The outcome of your choices. I've seen this. I've seen people fall because they were so afraid. They didn't put their faith in God, okay? You hit the like button if that resonates, okay? When you stand, you have self-respect. I hope you have self-respect. I hope everyone learns this. It's the greatest thing. When I said, you know what? So I'm a very, nice guy. I was, I appreciate you, Midge. I'm a nice guy. I just want to be love and a kid. But then, a lot of crazy stuff started coming to our lives. But it helped dislodge us. We had to. And that was your opportunity. We had opportunities to rise. We had opportunities for self-respect. And I'm still standing, and I'm still going, and I hope it resonates with you. And I know there's people that are still standing, still going. Because on the other side, you have a new life. A new purpose in life, a new purpose. So what is this all? This is for purpose in life, what your work or vocation will be, for your new relationship. And again, this is not for some people already have their passion, right? Depends on where you are in life. You already have your, beautiful relationship. You might be in your location that resonates with you. Again, it's always you. Maybe you want to be up on a mountain, right? It's just whatever it is for you. Whatever the type of relationship is for you. People could deny, again, there's a lot of trauma in the world. People could deny, I'm going to be single forever. I'm going to be safe. You do not learn sitting in the box. You need someone else to mirror to see what's going on. You grow together. So make sure you select, especially if you're the divine masculine, you put out that frequency. Be the chooser, not the choice. Remember that video? Make sure you make a good decision on who you select, because not only can it build you up, you could also have a devastation on your hands. Fitz Britt, I'm so grateful for that. Thank you so much for the super chat. I love you all in this community. Thank you, Michael, for all you do. I appreciate you, Fit Britt. We all need to stay focused on being fit and healthy. And I guess you're in Canada. Shout outs to our Canadians, eh? Was that good? Did I do it good? Yeah, that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. So the law of opposites is a real thing, and that's why it's getting so intense. That's why you're sitting there. This is the dark night of the soul. We're all going through it. It's the law of opposites. And you know, and you sit and you marinate in it, and it grinds your heart down to experience the law of opposites, and it's rough to go through when you are the embodiment of love, and you had disrespect. You're the embodiment of wealth, and people shut it off. You're the embodiment of strength and balance, right? The answers are always in the frequencies, in the energies. This is a very important time. And through your strength, I always talk about the quantum. And I think that this is an answer. We'll see if it plays out. Are you there, Overeem? If you hear me, I want to ask you a question about music. If you're there, because I pick up on, I don't understand my connections to people over the years, and like there are certain people that I don't understand how I connected with people the other day. They randomly from a different place, they connected with me on the beach. I said, how did you wind up like here at this exact moment? And you know, there's something in the quantum through the frequencies, and that's why I'm very in tune to the music. I did a full video on the music. Okay? So when you are connected to these things and you're getting the answers through the frequency, what is the music? And that's the frequency. It gives us messages. And the messages teach us where we are headed right now. You know, when you listen to certain things and a song resonates with you, and that song is telling you the answers. It could come up on your car, come up in the car. You could watch something and a song comes on. These are the messages that are left for us. So what are the answers that are giving you the signal to the connections? We're all connected. We're on different continents in this world. And somehow through the frequency, right? So what's the Schumann resonance? The frequency, the world that we all live in, it's spiking right now. And when it is spiking, that frequency is bringing us together. It's also sorting. There's a great sorting that's going on. Do you know about this as well? So, there is communication through the music, full moon, absolutely. Yeah, I don't know how much of a... It's just so funny to see how everything plays out. There were things as a kid, and you know, you're given the answers as you were when you were a kid, when you were a child. You innately knew these things, but you were told to shove it down. And I see it all the time. I see it, you know. I have, you know, friends, and they might look a certain way, and they come over to me and say, "Oh, I always knew since I was a kid," and all this other stuff, right? Tremendous guy, right? We're all just the love inside. That's what we are. So it's really important to open your heart to these things, and you can tap into the connections through the frequency, past, future, present, quantum, fourth dimension. Tap in, connect to your future self. What is the future that you select? Select mode. That was Talking Teacher years ago. Did anyone else have Talking Teacher? and you would turn it on, it would say select mode, and you'd pick whatever thing you wanted to learn. They had Talking Teacher years ago. It was like a little, and this was before, like, you know, the now they have tablets and all this other stuff, but it was one of those things. I bring back all the classics, like the glowworm. Some people like that episode. The glowworm. Do you have a glowworm? Yeah. Teddy Ruxpin, yeah. Those were the toys. Again, the inner child, these things gave us the answers years ago. There was so much color in the world years ago, and I shared about this recently. I watch other videos and documentaries as people go back. They go back to the 90s. They go into the 2000s, and then they say something happened. And then everything got cookie cutter, bland. The color came out of, like, we need the colors. We need the rainbow warriors. Are you the rainbow warrior? I appreciate you, Sergio. The love doctor is here. We are everywhere on all the continents, even if we are on a random island off the coast of Madagascar. How are all those animals going over there, Serge? So it's just amazing how we all connect. It is amazing how there's choices, and the highest choices, the most strongest choices, it comes from unconditional love. I think what I wanted to touch on was reload. I think that's the energy now. Yeah, fear is a waste of time, Archie. There's people that are going to waste. I've seen it. I've seen so much this year. Did you watch my talk yesterday? I've seen too much. I really have seen too much, especially this year. I've seen too much. I know a lot of you have seen too much, and you're over it. You're like, I'm so over it. Is that what you're saying? I'm so over it. Healing is important. It is the only way. Yeah. Regeneration. You have to keep going. You have to regenerate. And that's what's sorting us right now. It's energy. Don't think of the physical, go to the energy. So many people live their lives off of labels, right? And if you go with the label, you're going to be lost. It's energy. You feel it. I've felt things this year I never felt before. So I know the answers. Regardless of whatever happens in the outer world, I'm really having a real deep chat with you, okay? This is all that matters. This is who I am. What a disgrace out there. This is all that matters. None of that. None of it is real. This. And I said, I'm putting out love, not doing this constant fighting, because we all had to. You had to, but you have to say enough is enough. You say to God, enough is. How many people are saying enough is enough? I'm just spitting the real stuff here. All right. So your nervous system is being reset at this time. The ringing in the ears, the heart palpitations, the exchange, the connection of people. I'm connected with so many people. I see them in the chat. They're on all different continents. It's amazing. It's amazing. But sometimes, in inopportune conditions, we need to perform at our finest. That's what I have to do. That's what we all have to do. And I don't allow this fake, your fake world, your fake world. You're a fake world. There he is talking to the reality again. What is going on here? It is. So we have to take back control, and that's why our nervous system reset must take place. I'm reading, again, that's the balance and the alignment. And you have to know things. You have to know. That's why if you're getting this message, you're going to click subscribe if you haven't. You're going to show up every day. I'm going to get your clairs up. When you have intuition, so if you're the divine feminine, you're supposed to have the intuition. I've seen so many people, if you make the wrong choices, and earlier on my journey, right, I made some wrong choices as well. That's why I'm sharing with all of you. What we do here is we're going to take ownership of our life. We're going to raise our frequency up to the 5th dimension, 5D ascension process. We're going to get our clairs up. We're going to be sharper. We're going to decalcify the pineal gland. If you're a woman, you're going to get your intuition up. You're supposed to have higher intuition than men. If you go the wrong way, if after a while, right, you're making the wrong selection, I see a lot of people going out of balance, out of alignment. You're the divine masculine. You're the protector. You're the provider. But you don't protect and provide for a dirtbag parasite. You know about the modern woman? Do you know about the Jezebel spirit? You better wake up, bro. You're the divine feminine. You're supposed to be loving and submit. But do you submit to the worthless beta male? This is what I teach on this channel. Hit the like button. You got to know. This is what I do. I know my role. Do you know your role? So when you're the divine masculine, you don't do all this and give your life force to the wrong individual. If you're the divine feminine, are you the divine feminine? You're going to take care of a beta male? You're going to have a man-child in your life? This guy's strong. It's just the truth. Yeah, right? Am I right, Regina? I'm just giving you the truth bombs. So this is where we have to take ownership. This is where we have to be the light warrior, right? This is why we're the light warrior. Otherwise, you're sitting there, you sit on the couch. If you have no motivation, you got the wrong stuff in your life. If you have the right stuff in your life, you have motivation. And God must provide it for you, because otherwise, none of these kingdoms are being built no more. It's just the answer. When you have that spark, when you have that rib, when you have these things, then all of a sudden the energy starts going. There goes the energy, and you have energy all day long, and you never get tired. If you did not watch my video on the dark night of the soul, I put up a YouTube short last night. It is red hot right now. Okay, watch it if you haven't watched it, and it connects you to that video. Deep rest. But when you feel safe, who do you feel? You feel safe with your divine counterpart, right? You're cuddling with them. You feel safe. When you're in alignment with your work, the wealth comes in. Then it's just about feeling safe. That's what it is. It's not about being, I gotta make it rain. I'm gonna have bottles in the club and squirt it all over the place, all that nonsense. No, it's so you could go to the store and you could buy the healthy food. Do you get it? It's so you have a nice home. This is what you need it for, okay? And that's what we do on this channel. So you got to get your nervous system safe right now. This is resetting your nervous system. Beautiful people in the chat, beautiful comments coming in. So when this nervous system is reset, then all these things come in. But you have to be the light warrior. You have to be strong. Otherwise, this matrix will gobble you up. And you're going to sit there, again, if you don't like it, it's you. You will witness the outcome of your choices. You. Put your big girl pants on, put your big boy pants on, and let's get going, son. Let's get going, girl. Ain't it true, Mel? I just speak the truth. I just speak the truth. Some people don't like it. Too bad. Some people love it. And that's why their lives are improving. It's a place that you have to get to. You watch that video, it'll pop up at the bottom. How many people going through the dark night of the soul right now? That's why these videos are exploding right now, because everyone's going through it. You got to go into the shadows. You got to be the fighter, right? You got to be the light warrior. This is the strength. It doesn't matter who you are, divine masculine or feminine. This is what you have to be. In your lens of life, in the balance and alignment of the beautiful creature that God has created, that you are, right? Your beautiful uniqueness. We're not all the same. We don't practice the same thing. We don't eat the same thing. We all have our that's the truth, okay? A lot of people that got into spiritual, how you doing? Oh, this is about to get real hot, okay? There's a lot of people, they're going to look very terrible in the future because they had to latch on to a label, to a being that's outside of them. And then they shame other people. I see it go on Facebook. What a bunch of clowns. I just sit back and I watch. And a lot of you see it as well. Hit me up on Facebook. Our Facebook is exploding. Yeah. The link is in the description. I appreciate everyone. And I appreciate everyone that came over from Facebook and everyone from YouTube that went over to Facebook. And we go back and forth all day long, all day, every day. There'll be more drops tonight on Facebook. Don't go anywhere. It's going to get hot. Noah writes, the Facebook is amazing. I appreciate you. I appreciate everyone. I really do. Right? But this is the truth. This is how I take the pulse of society. And then we all sit together and we say, you know what? We're all feeling this. We've all had enough. We all see the nonsense. You have to do you. You have to figure it out on your own. I just recently did this. I saw it. Some people were so motivated by it. I said, God is going to abandon you in the wilderness. How many people lived through it? You could raise your hand. Ooh, I don't like that. Get up. Figure it out. I went through it. I'm just reporting back. I just report back to the people. God dropped me off. I said, please help me. Nope. Please, nope. Come on, man. Come on, man. Can you help me? Nope. Oh, man. And the reason, right, now I'm unstoppable. Now I'm indestructible because God gave me the opportunity to fight my way out of it. I was fighting my way out of it. I'm tired of fighting, though. I just wanted to love. That's all I wanted. But, you know, whatever happens, happens. We're already past the deadline. I always keep my word, and, you know, I'll move on to whatever I'm going to do. But all I know, I will not loop again. And I've shared this for years. I always practice what I preach. Any change is better than no change at all. Some people say, hey, that's a deep truth to the universe. Sometimes any change is better than no change at all. Right? Are you ready to change? See, on my journey, I had a lot of, I've experienced bullshit. But what I made sure is that it wasn't a waste. I don't care what it is, I have to do something with it. So this is what it means to transmute energy. That's what we're doing right now. Do you feel this energy right now? You are here to transmute it, okay? I've done full videos on this. Have the ability to transmute the energy. Be strong, bro. It's time to reload. Get it? Energy's coming in. X-class solar flares are popping off. Yeah, you like that, right? I mean, we could joke around about it, but it is rough. So understand the law of opposites. I'm just being real with everyone. Like, it's so extreme this year. I could teach about it. I could know it. It's so sad. It's gut-wrenching. It's just the truth. I appreciate your prayers, all this stuff, you know? I'm not immune. We all have to do it, right? Where one of us goes, all of us have to go, right? That's how it goes, right? We all have to go through it. And if, you know, we watch fear beat unconditional love, what a fucking joke. What a joke. I'm not playing games. Does it resonate with you? You say, wow, what a joke. What a clown world. This ain't supposed to be. Your ears are ringing right now, Cat Cody? Must be important truth. Wow. Aaron agrees. Click the like button. I appreciate that. I know my free will choices. And those commands must be met. Must. If you're saying, what is it? That sounds interesting. You click the subscribe button. I'll teach you how to create brand new realities and timelines for yourself and for the collective. Just hit that subscribe button. I appreciate that. You'll get a daily notification. Yeah. And check out my YouTube short. Oh, baby. Yeah, man. So I do everything. I'm trying to give transparency. Like I'm teaching with that like, again, we don't just paint with a broad stroke. Like I watch short form content. So I produce some short form content. But the problem in the world is the attention span. This is the answer, and it's not going to change. It is your attention span. Period, the end. I've seen it. You fail at physical fitness, it's your attention span. Because people want the quick. People, give me this, give me that, and then they fail. You just hop on from, you hop on one thing to the next, modern woman. Keep on hopping, one hop to the next one. That's why all your relationships fail. It's just the answer. It's just the answer. But when you are able to hold that attention for a sustained period of time, then the reality changes. Then you get the right one. Then you get the right job. Then the wealth starts coming. Then your physical wellness starts popping up, okay? You could feel this right now. You could feel it right now. You use that too, Cristal? I love you, Cristal. We're going to be popping bottles, kid. Do you use that? I don't know. Is it very the end? Listen, we're all the royal family, so innately, we have these things that we just have said for like our lifespan, and it's probably similar. So, you know, this is just, it's where we're at. It's where we're at. Pop the bottles of water. I appreciate you. It's true. Listen, I know my royal family. I know. You feel it. I'm so, and you're going to feel this. All right. If you want a full, so this is called clairsentience, right? This is how I know. I know my women. I know my fellow kings. I know the beta male. Get out of here. Get out. I know the Jezebel spirit. Get out of here. Click subscribe. Click the like button. Okay. And write down if you want a full video on clairsentience. I got my clairs up. Oh, he got his clairs up. Got it. This is the future. This is the science. This is the science? Yeah, it's called, Dr. Bruce Lipton said all animals are able to pick up on vibration and frequency. So you were sitting there. You were loaded with stress. You're loaded with toxins. You are in your brain and not your heart. And that's why it's all messed up. Listen, I ain't saying anything that people... This world is a shit show, ain't it? So I'm here, if I'm called to be, to fix these things. And if not, I will go away in a few days and I'll see you. Okay? I got to do what I got to do. You got to do. We're all figuring it out. I'm sure there's people that are saying right now, in this chaos, the quantum chaos, what am I supposed to do with the rest of my life? How many people are saying that right now? Better click subscribe. It's going to get hot, kid. Real hot. Yeah. And I don't know how hot it's going to get. I have no clue. You don't have a clue? I told you. I didn't stutter. Destination unknown. So I love you all. If you're new, you're going to enjoy this channel. Okay, we got podcasts. We have world famous videos. We have blazing hot YouTube shorts now. Hit up the new YouTube short. I appreciate you all. The greatest support of all is clicking the like button, clicking the subscribe button, and give it a share. Share it with a friend. Say, check out this world famous video, or listen to this podcast, or how about this YouTube short over there? I do it all. Our Facebook is growing like never before. Hit me up on Facebook and utilize the hashtag OurEverydayLives, because it's about the everyday life people. And you don't have to be ultra spiritual. You don't have to be a spiritual guru narcissist. Anyone could do it. If I could do it, anyone could do it. I'm just a regular guy, and I took over the world. Okay, here we are. Enjoy the journey. I appreciate all the friends, the family, the brothers, the sisters. I am the defender of our everyday lives. No matter what comes your way, light warriors, just keep going. I love you. I love you all. I hope that unconditional love will beat fear. We're already past the end point. We'll see what happens, kid.